Hi there. In this video, I will show you how I turn my snowflakes from looking like this into a nice snowflake looking like this. For that, you're gonna have to block and stiffen your snowflake, especially if you're planning on using your snowflake as a hanging ornament. There are a few things you're gonna need for this process. First, you're gonna need the blocking pins like these ones. I suggest you use the rust-proof blocking pins so that when they get wet, they don't leave a rusty residue on your snowflake. The other thing I use is a template for blocking snowflakes. Looks like that. I found one I just googled one and found it and printed it and then put it in a like a plastic sleeve like that, and I've been using this one for a very long time. It has very many points, so you can see I've used the same one for multiple snowflakes. And you're gonna have to put it on something like a blocking mat, or I just use a regular box like this. You see it also has very many dots on it, so I've used it a lot in the past. Or you can use a blocking mat. They work very well as well. Then the other thing you're gonna need is some kind of stiffener. If you're not just gonna block it but also want to make it a little bit stiff so it holds its shape, you may want to use some stiffener. You can use sugar, you can use Epsom salt, commercial stiffeners. My favorite method of stiffening my snowflakes these days is using Elmer's clear glue. I like this because it works for different types of yarn. It works for cotton, it works for wool and acrylic even. So that's my preferred method. And what I do is I mix up equal parts of Elmer's glue with water. So for instance, for this to stiffen the snowflake here, I just used 1 tablespoon of glue and mixed it well with a tablespoon of water. And what I'm going to use to apply it is just a brush I found in my house, and it works well. So let's get to it. So here's your snowflake that we've completed in our last video, and I usually like to spray it with a little bit of water before I start. I use a spray bottle, whatever spray bottle you can find, or you can just do it with your hands. So I just spray it with a little bit of water just to make it a little bit easier to deal with. And then the process is very easy. You align the points of the snowflake with the lines on the template. These templates are really great for snowflakes. They're designed for that. So I usually start in the middle and pin the middle of the snowflake to the middle of the template here. Just pin it with 1 pin. And then I start pinning the points of the snowflake. So I usually block my snowflakes really aggressively because I think it's important and makes them look like the best they can. But you don't have to. You can have a little softer stiffening, you know. So then I'm gonna align this point with this line here, and this point with this line here, and another one here, and one here. Next, I'm gonna block the little middle points also align them with the lines on the template. And the last one. And if you like, that could be all you do, because that's maybe what is enough for you. I usually like to pin all of the little points because I think it helps the snowflake look its best. That's what I do, but you don't have to. I recommend that you do it if you really want to have a nice looking snowflake, but you don't really have to. But I usually do it, so I'm going to do it here today. It's really easy. You just pin all the points that you want to show. You can only do it for the longer points, or you can also do it with the little points as well. It's really up to you. Takes a little time. It's not really difficult. So why not just do it? And here I see that my middle point is a little off center, so I'm gonna change that. And if you're doing it on a box, it's just easy to turn it any way you need it to be. This is the easiest part. Sorry, this is the easiest part about this whole snowflake business. So we go and pin out all the other points. And to save your time here, I'm just gonna stop here and show you what I do next with a stiffener, but you get the idea what you need to do. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue mixed with water, and I'm gonna damp my brush here into the mixture, and then I'm just going to apply it to my snowflake. And I'm making sure that I get all the points. Make sure that all the points got some glue on them. You don't have a brush, you can even use your finger. It will make it messy, but you can always wash your hands. It's not a big deal. I've done it in the past with just my fingers. But it's much easier with a brush, and then you don't even have to wash your hands. You will have to wash your brush and your bowl. So, and then you just go all along your snowflake, making sure that everything got a dab of the stiffener. And you cover your entire snowflake with that stuff. And you're done. Next thing you do, you just wait till it's completely dry. And when it's completely dry, you carefully take the needles out, and you get a nice looking snowflake like this one. That's nice and stiffen. It can be used as a hanging ornament or as an applique or whatever you like it to be. Well, thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.